What up, what up, what up, what up? This shit right here took a lot of thinking, a lot of praying, you know. Shit deep, shit deep, shit deep. I like to say, you know. A lot of times we live life in the shadows because we don't be wanting to say certain things or cause confusion, storms. But you know, when God tell you to do something, you got to do it. It don't matter what you think the outcome gonna be. It don't matter whatever. Just like when the devil tell these demonic people to do things, his servants, because he got them too. You know, when the devil tell his people to move, they move. So when God tell his people to move, we gotta move too. Can't be scared. We gotta move. We gotta do what he tell us to do, which is your intuition, your inner self, what your soul, your mind, your spirit tell you to do. So y'all gonna get to see. A lot of people ask me, like, why I don't talk to family? Why they don't see me around? Why this? Why that? Why da da da? It's because I'm chosen. It's because I'm gifted. And it's because I know a lot of things. And it's a lot of things that I have held in. It's a lot of things, secrets, knowledge. It's a lot of things that I have not said. It's a lot of things that, I don't really care to say. You know, I let people walk over me, use me, abuse me, hurt me, drag me through the mud. And I just continue to love them and continue to allow people to be people. Because when you know who people is, you know. And one day, things always come to the light. You know, no matter when, where, how, you know, it always comes to the light. And my angels, God, my spirit guides, my ancestors, they fed up. They fed up. And I was placed here on this earth to bring certain things to the light. I was like the last, I guess I would say I was like the last one to shine that light on that darkness. You know, like, if people weren't gonna get it together and stop the fuck shit, the bullshit that they doing, I'm that one that's gonna stop it. I'm that one that's gonna bring it to the light. And this has been a hard ass motherfucking battle. This been tough. It's been tough. It's been tough. But you know, people not who they claim to be. And I'm listening to God, and he been telling me, now's the time. You got everything. Not only did he send me to this earth blinded by everything. I don't know anything, didn't know a damn thing about the family I was in. Nothing at all. I just knew that I was loving, caring, and kind. And you know, growing up, as I was growing up, life was good, you know, or seemed to be good. I had a lot of people that did genuinely love me. A lot of people that really was there for me, cared for me, protected me, guided me, you know. And I just want to say, like, as I got older, and this is me telling y'all this and telling y'all the truth and bringing the truth to the light, is not to bash nobody. It's not that I have anger in my heart. I don't have no hatred. I don't have no anger. None of that. Okay, so I don't want y'all to get things twisted. Okay, I'm bringing things to the light so that I can help others, so that nobody else has to suffer, so that nobody else have to deal with a lot of things that me and loved ones and other people that have already suffered with, dealing with these demonic energies, these demonic people, these teams, these cults, these just all this dark ass energy. Like, we walk around thinking that they are parents, thinking they are friends, our family members, associates, co-workers. We be believing and thinking that, okay, that these people are genuine. But if you don't have spiritual eyes, if you're not awake to what really be going on, baby, I'm here to tell you, you will be a victim. You will be a victim. I have been a victim for years and years and years, damn near my whole life. And it's crazy how it started. And I'm not even mad. Like, it's so crazy. I'm okay. Let me let y'all know a little bit who I am, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I was awakening to knowing who I was. I'm the gift of love. I'm an earth angel. I was placed here on earth to love, show true, pure love to everybody that come in contact with me, any and everybody, and to guide, to love, to bring honesty, truth, So I'm gonna take y'all back a little bit. As to why I'm writing a book. And why my story is very unique. It's very different, painful, but with God, baby, nothing can hurt you. And people be saying all the time, if God is for me, who could be against me? Baby, God can be for you, everything for you, and the whole world will be against you. So get that out your head. When God is for you, baby, the whole world gonna go against you, damn near. If they're not, if they're not truly God's people, the whole world will be against you. Don't ever get that twisted, ever. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't ever get that twisted. So, and I know this because of my experience, my life experience so far. Okay, and just to break it down, sum it up, and talk about certain things, little things, I have a mother that I love so much. But as I got older, I realized that was not my mother. Her soul, spirit has been taken over by demonic entities, by demons. She is not who she seems to be. She's not who she seems to be. And I'm not on here to talk about her. I don't hate her. I love her. I just love her from a distance. I no longer want anything to do with her. I no longer associate with her, communicate with her, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I've always been like that my whole life. I don't care who you is, a family member, friend, a husband, a child, or this or that. I don't care who you is, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I have been done wrong so badly, to the point where God had to wake me up, give me all the answers. Like I said, I came into this life blinded. I had to be there for myself with God. With God, it was just me and God. I had to be there for myself, put the pieces to the puzzle, figure things out, and understand why God allowed these things to happen, because it was times I wanted to quit and give up. Like, God, you can't be here. Why is this happening? Why is this going on? He have a purpose. He had a purpose. And not only did he have a purpose, he chose me, because I would have never chose a life like this. If I'm so loving, caring, and giving, why would I have went through the things that I went through? He chose me. He chose me. So, with that being said, growing up, I'm gonna take y'all back a little bit in my younger days. Situation. My mom and sister used to fight all the time. When I say all the time, all the time. And it used to break my heart. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like it. So it was so bad to the point where my mom, sister, and my dad had to go to court, right? Okay. I remember before the court, now my sister was gone. She had, of course, they had went to jail, whatever, I don't know. So we had to go to custody court. Go to court. I remember before we got there, my mom prepped me and told me to say that my sister is unruly, say that my sister beat her, be harming her and me, and she told me to say that my dad steal drugs, my dad do this, do that, he beat her. She told me all these things to say before we got to the court. I said, okay. I just said, okay. We got in the court. I seen my sister, I seen my dad. I was happy as fuck. I was happy because I wanted to be with them. I already knew what was real. So we get in the courtroom. It's me and my mom on one side, my dad and sister on the other side. Now they called me to the stand. It's time for me to get on the stand. Alrighty. So they called me up there. I remember having to raise my hand and say what they said and say that I'm going to tell the truth and this, that, and the third. Okay. Now when it was time for me to speak, and I started speaking, I said, well, first off, before we came in this building, before we came in the building, my mom told me to say this, and this. And I was telling, as I was saying that, and I said, well, those things she told me to say are not real, and that I started telling the truth. So I told them the truth. And she started yelling in the courtroom. She was saying, oh, that ain't her daddy anyway, and she lying, and da 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 da. Which I knew wasn't a lie. I knew what she told me was a lie. So I wasn't going to tell that lie. I told the truth. Okay, so as we leaving the courtroom, they granted my dad custody of my sister. I had to go back with my mama for whatever reason. I thought that I would be going with them. So yeah, I was hurt. My little heart was broke. Okay, my heart was broken. You hear me? I thought I was finna go with them, but now I had to go back with my mama. And I don't know if it was because she said that wasn't my daddy, or if they did DNA tests. I don't know. But I do know in court, now I know. Back then I did not know, but now I know in custody court, if one go, they all go. If the one parent is unfit or not right. So, hey, it is what it is. I did not get to go, so I had to go back home with my mom. Before we could even leave the courtroom, she was beating me. My lip was bleeding, busted. My dad and his girlfriend, he was dating a lady named Keisha. My dad and his girlfriend was walking out the courtroom. They seen her beating on me. And my dad was yelling like, damn, y'all not gonna help my child? He talked to the police like, help her. She beating on her. And they like, well, that's her child. We can't do nothing about it. I didn't blame my dad. I didn't fight my dad because he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been issues if he would have jumped in, So I took the beating. I took it. I took that. Took them busted lips. Cool. So Ever since that day, y'all won't believe how much this lady hate me because I didn't do what she told me to do because I knew it wasn't right. I wasn't finna lie on my dad or my sister. I knew it wasn't right. So that made that lady hate me. You know, people never really understood why me and her never really got along, but she make it seem to everybody that, oh, she loves me. Okay. The love I have for her is really real though. No matter how much she beat me, no matter how much she talked about me, no matter all the things she did to me, I love her. That's my mama. I will there for her. I always be there for her. But it's a time where you have to cut all ties and you have to block everything out. So ever since that day, like I said, she been hating me. And I knew this. I knew, and I would question myself and God all the time. Why she hate me? Why she won't let me love her? Why she just won't let me love her? Why she gotta be like this? Why she gotta be like this? I spent numerous days, nights, times praying. I didn't even know how to pray. I didn't even know who I was praying to. I didn't even know. All I knew was to say God, and all I knew was to just say what I felt and what was on my heart. Like, I just want to love her. That's my mom, and like, she hate me. She hate me. Like, but I didn't feel bad about telling the truth. Nothing in my heart let me feel bad about telling the truth. And that's why I'm here today to talk about this and talk about the things I've really been through. You know, people judge. People don't even know the half of what I've been through, what I done made it through, what I overcame. So me being a child, you know, I'm vulnerable. I trust my mama, you know, that's my mama. So I'm believing everything she's telling me. She was telling me, she said, see, that's why your ass had to come back and live with me, and you got to stay with me, and they ain't love you, your sister don't care about you, your daddy don't love you, and that ain't your daddy anyway, and just all kind of stuff. And I was like, you know, so at one point, I ain't gonna lie, I started believing her. Yeah, I started believing her. I did. I started believing that shit. I really did. That shit hurt, but I started believing it. So at one point, I started hating my sister. I started hating my daddy. I didn't talk to them for a while. And when I didn't talk to them, nobody knew about this part of my life that I was going through because my brother wasn't there. My brother was staying with my grandma. My daddy had my sister. So I'm the only one in the household with this demonic demon that I did not know was a fucking demon. I'm thinking it's my mother. So I could be asleep. It was numerous days and nights I would be asleep. I would get woke up getting beat. Getting beat on. I was getting beat on. I was getting abused. It was horrible. Like, it was horrible to the point where it's like, damn, like, what the fuck did I do? Like, but it was nothing that I did. It was nothing that I did. It was only because I did not lie for her in court. And then she was already whatever demon she was. So anytime she would get mad or anytime something would go on in her life, she come take it out on me. And then she didn't have my sister there to beat on because they was always fighting. Who was left to get beat? Little old me. Little old sweet Karen. So yeah, it was a lot of times that I had to take all that pain and go through all of those dark nights alone. When I say alone, I had nobody to call on. She wouldn't let me have a phone. It was a few times I had to use the school phones when I was in school and tell my dad to bring me a phone, and he would do it. He would bring up a phone every time. But when I got caught with the phone or she would find out I had a phone, she would take it, and then I would get beat again. So I knew. So anytime I would talk to my sister or talk to my dad, I got beat. She didn't want me talking to them. She didn't want me having no contact with them. None of that. So if I'm having contact and I'm still talking to them and my dad's sneaking me phones, bringing me phones, yeah, I'm finna get my ass beat. Shit, it had became normal. I ain't gonna lie. The shit had became normal. Like, alright, fuck it. You know you finna get your ass beat. You getting beat every day. You know you finna get your ass beat. I got my ass beat so goddamn much. Shit, the shit was normal. Hell, if I didn't get a beat that night, hell, I would have to do something to get beat because I thought the shit was so fucking normal. And that shit sad as fuck. That shit sad as hell. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going though. Goddamn, started getting older. Started getting a little older. I got back in. I was able to have a little, somewhat of a contact with my dad's sister. I think I'm probably like 13, 12, between 12 and 14 now. Shit. Everything was cool. Everything was alright, smooth sailing for a little minute, you know. When did things get rough? Let's see. My sister got pregnant. Sister got pregnant and lost her first baby, and goddamn it, her and a boyfriend, they got pregnant again. That's when she had my nephew Chase, my baby. It's my first baby. She had Chase. I was the happiest person alive. Like, I think I was more happy than they ass was. 'Cause that's my baby. So, she had Chase, and I was thankful. I was grateful. By this time, I was already working, so I'm like 14 now. So I'm goddamn working, doing everything, all kind of stuff. My sister was in college or whatever. I think it was time for my sister to go back to school. My nephew was a couple of months. And we got my sister back to school or whatever. Got back home. I think I had got in trouble in school, so I was like suspended or kicked out of school at this time or something. And my mama came to me and she said, excuse me, she told us not to bring no kids to her house anyway. She was happy my nephew was here. I was happy my nephew was here, whatever. She came to me. My sister was gone, so it was, me and my mama helping with the baby. Excuse me. I was happy as hell. I wanted to do it. I wanted to be there. That was my baby. You feel me? That was my baby. So anyway, my mama came to me one day. She said, don't bring no motherfucking kids in my house. And your sister in school, and since your ass want to get in trouble, she said, you gonna raise this goddamn baby. You ain't gonna ask your sister for shit. And you ain't gonna tell nobody shit, but you gonna raise this motherfucking baby. And you gonna help me with these bills or some shit like that. I looked at her like, but you said don't bring no kids in here, but you telling me to raise a baby? That ain't mine. That's what went in my head. I ain't even said I was scared to say the shit. So I ain't even said. I was like, okay, cool. That's all I said. I said, all right, cool. So what the fuck I did? Hell, I wasn't really old enough to get a job. So I went to the workforce because I remember my sister or brother or somebody working through them. Went to the workforce as soon as I hit 14, 13, whatever. Went and got a job. I went and got a job. It was a summer job, but I got a job. And then as I hit the age where you can get regular jobs, I was having regular jobs all the time, non-stop. I made sure I was giving my mama money. I made sure that my nephew was straight. It ain't had shit to do with my sister. My sister got some theory in her head like she was a bad parent. She was never there for her child and da 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 da, which is so fucking retarded to me. You was in school. You should be happy that you had a sister that's so loving and loving and caring to be there for that baby and spoil that baby. But I don't know what little theory she got in her head. I don't know. I don't care. I was there for my nephew. My mama told me what I had to do that my sister didn't know nothing about, but I ended up telling her, years later I told her because of the way that she came at me about me raising her child. So I was happy to raise him. I didn't give a fuck about my mama saying what she said. She didn't have to say that. I would have done the same thing that I did anyway. So okay. Bam. Now remind you now, the lady still don't like me. But I'm just skating and floating through life. She ain't forgot that I goddamn didn't lie for her. She ain't forgot that shit not one bit. I did. I wasn't studying because we living life, right? Okay. So I finally like lose my virginity and start having sex, whatever. Now I'm a teenager. I don't even remember. I had to be somewhere between 15 and 16, whatever. It was like I literally just started having fucking sex. And I go for my regular checkup. Doctor come in the room and like literally this is like yeah, because I was dating the guy because the guy I was dating, yeah. So I had to be like 15, I'm guessing. But I was dating an older guy. Me and my mama still going through shit. Okay, so bam. Go to the doctor this one time and it felt kind of weird, but I don't know, it's just a regular appointment, right? All right, so they called me to come back to the doctor. I go back to the doctor or whatever, like a couple of days after I went for my regular checkup or whatever. Get to the doctor and this one lady came in there. I do remember she come in there. She had something like a folder or something in her hand, and she set it down and she said, so I called you in to talk about your results or whatever. I was like, okay, all right. I'm like, shit, I just started having sex. What results? I'm only messing with one person, so okay. So she was like, you have HIV. I'm like, huh? You got HIV? You HIV positive? Come again? Come again? I ain't no hoe. I ain't no freak. So I ain't out here fucking everybody. Come again? I was stuck. Not only am I there by myself, I was stuck. So she was like, yeah, so who your partners you been with or da da da. And I was like, only this one guy or whatever that I started having unprotected sex with. I've been having protected sex before that, so that's why I was so fucking confused. So the guy that I was with at the time, I called him, told him what they said, and he was like, what? So he came straight up there. They did his tests, they called him back like a few days later. He good, nothing's wrong. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they was like, well, being that it's just so, she was like, being that it's so early on, we're gonna test you like another 3 to 6 months from here. I was like, what do you mean early on? Like, what? Like, girl, you confusing me. You saying I got it or I don't. So thinking back on it now that I'm older, and then God done gave me all the answers. I done put all the pieces to the puzzles. I know everything now. So thinking back, I'm like, she never showed me no paperwork. She never showed me anything. It could, for all I know, it probably was a blank ass piece of paper. Then she's saying for early on, it's too early on to really detect. So we'll run some more tests because, like I said, my boyfriend didn't have it. So, okay, 3 to 6 months later, he go get tested again. He's still good. I come back. No, let me think. Did I go back? Matter of fact, I didn't even go back there. Hold on. So let me tell you. So when I left the doctor that day, this is so crazy. So when I left the doctor this day, right, like my whole world just frenzy. Like I said, I'm a child. First of all, not only am I a child, I'm a fucking teenager. I'm like 15, goddamn 14, 15, hell. So I called my sister or whatever when I had found out the results or whatever. I called my sister and she was like, what? She said, no, don't believe that, because you can go, to get another opinion somewhere else. We're not going to just go off of the first one or whatever. So that made me feel okay a little bit, But I'm still I'm fucked up. Crying my motherfucking heart out. I'm fucked up. Like, I don't even want to live no more. I don't want to be here no more. I'm fucked up. So I get home. I have been waiting on my mama all fucking day. Waiting on my mama. She finally get home. I had been in the house crying and holding the Bible. I never even really read the Bible then. I was just holding the Bible because I just knew I needed God. All I knew was I needed God at this point. So I was in the house crying for hours, wanting to kill myself. Just I don't know. I don't know what to feel, what to think. I don't know. I didn't even know about life no more at this point right now. So my mama walked through the door. I hear her come through the door. So I'm weak as fuck. I'm trying to get down the steps. As I'm coming down the steps, I looked at my mama. She looked at me smiling, but you see, I'm fucked up. I'm crying. Damn near can't walk. And I couldn't even get the words out. So she looked at me. She said, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Smiling with a smirk on her face. You killed somebody? Why the fuck is that the first thing that come out your fucking mouth? When she said that, I didn't even know if I even wanted to talk to her at this point. Like, I didn't even think I even wanted to still talk to her. But I told her, I said, I went for a regular checkup, and the doctor called me back and said that I got HIV. And she said, what? She went to laugh and told me, girl, that's a lie. Girl, don't believe that. And she's very playful with this shit. She was very fucking playful. I didn't see shit funny. I ain't see a motherfucking thing funny. This is my motherfucking life we talk about. I'm gonna keep going. Like I said, I ain't see a bitch ass thing funny. So I couldn't talk to her no more. I walked back up the steps. I went back in my room. Locked the door. I slept with that Bible. Weeks, months. Just crying. Holding it, just crying. Asking God why. Like, God, I need help. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't. For God's sake, I'm a child. I don't know. I ain't even got my mama to lean on. I ain't even got my mama to talk to. I'm in this shit all alone. All alone. Confused as fuck. Lost. Tore the fuck up inside. Toe up. And the person that you really thought would be there to hold you, to comfort you, laughed. Laughed. Do y'all hear me? Laughed at me. Laughed at me. So I had been in my room for months, for days, weeks. She made me come in my room and said, get up, we was going to a doctor. All right. I get up. I had no choice. I had to be obedient. So, go with her to the doctor. She took me to some place, Grady or whatever. And she took me to this Grady on Ponce. The vibe in there just felt weird. The whole scene, everything just felt weird about this doctor. I don't know. Everything felt weird. That was just my inner self. You know, everything felt weird, but I went with her. She signed me in. I didn't know nothing. Like I said, I'm a child. So she signed me in, whatever. All I know is every time she took me to this doctor, her ass disappeared. She was nowhere to be found. She was never in the room with me, with the doctors when they take you to the back. She was nowhere to be found. She was never there for a shoulder, you know. She was never there to teach me nothing. Nothing. I told y'all she laughed. She laughed at me. Yeah. So, every time I would go to this doctor, they pretty much telling me I'm dying every day. I'm about to die. Yeah. They telling me I'm about to die. They giving me injections, saying I wasn't even having sex no more after I found out this, first of all. And then they telling me I'm getting more shit and more shit and more shit. How the fuck am I still getting other shit? I ain't even doing nothing. I was a child though. I didn't understand it then. But I'm going to get to the point as to how I got all the answers now. So, these doctors giving shit. They motherfucking telling me I got this, I got that. And damn near I'm at the end of the road, okay? I'm at the end of the road and I'm dead, okay? I hated going here. I didn't even like every time she took me to this doctor. I didn't like it because not only did she disappear, she always disappeared, but it was this one time that I came from back there in the back kind of fast and came back to the front, and I seen her coming out of her office with some paperwork, smiling, giggling, laughing with some guy, a light-skinned guy. I know what he looked like. I know exactly what he looked like, but anyway. And so I'm looking like what she got going on? Okay. But one day I read some paperwork. I looked at some stuff. Okay, you know, I kept it quiet. I didn't say nothing. Nothing at all. But to kind of take you back to me reading this shit and me being nosy because I'm trying to figure things out, and that was God led me to go be nosy or whatever. So I'm like, she getting money for me? She was getting paid. Yeah. She was getting paid. To bring me to this doctor. To take me to this doctor she was taking me to, she was getting fucking paid. Okay. Everything is about money with her. So as I continuously went to these doctors and going through things at home, you know, This one time, I had got so fed up. Okay, so I was tired of the arguing. I was tired of the fighting. I was just so sick of every goddamn thing. I knew something wasn't right in this motherfucking house. Some just wasn't motherfucking right, and some wasn't sitting right. So like one day, I was I was working hella jobs, so my money was going missing. One day I woke up patching my hair, fucking cut, shaved the fuck off my head. I went to my mama and I told her, I was like, what the fuck? Somebody cut my hair in my sleep. She laughing and she's like, oh, it must have been your brother. Nah. Long story short, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm sure we know it was her ass. Okay? We know it was her. I know it had to be her. What the fuck my brother gonna do that for? Why? Anyway, I was getting fed up. I was just getting tired. I was sick of all this bullshit. And one day me and my brother got into it because my mom did some old evil ass shit. I wasn't even fucking driving. I wasn't even driving then. She told my sister had been driving my brother's car. She told my sister to park his car in another parking lot. And they left. My sister and mama was gone. So it was me and my brother in the house. I guess my brother was about to go somewhere. I don't know, but he came and asked me. He said, man, where my keys at? Where my car at? I'm like, nigga, I don't even drive your car. Why the fuck you asking me? Call your mama, call your sister. Like, duh, I don't even drive. Whatever demonic energy she left in that house or did or started, whatever the fuck, she knew her intentions. We all lost. Me and my siblings lost as the fuck to what the fuck going on. That devil knew what he was doing. We didn't. Okay, so not only am I not driving, my brother still coming at me, this, that, and the third. We get to arguing. That nigga put his hands on me. Okay. I knew he was bigger than me, so shit, I ran down the steps and went and grabbed a knife. And then bring your ass and touch me again, nigga. I'm finna stab your ass. So he done called my mom or whatever. She's saying all this, that, and the third. So I left. I just fucking left and ran the fuck away. I left. I went to my boyfriend's house. Went to my boyfriend's house, told him what the fuck happened, and he was like, what? You know, so him and my brother had a conversation on the phone one time. You know, they was calling my phone, and I ain't want to talk to them, so my boyfriend picked up the phone. He was like, nigga, let me tell you something. I'm a grown-ass man. I know that's your little sister, but you put your hands on your little sister? Like, come on. Be for real. And my brother told my mom, and my mama, there she goes. She ready to do something to me, telling me, whatever. Anyway. Long story short, I was gone for a while because I had to get the fuck out of the house. I had to get out of the house. But anyway, I came back home. Every time I'm at home, it's always something. It's always something. This demon is never fucking satisfied. This demon is just slithering through everywhere. Everybody just, it's the worst, okay? And me being a child and me not knowing that this is really a fucking demon. I didn't know it then. As a child, I did not know it. But I know now because God has awakened me and I see certain things. I see things that people don't see. I know things that people don't know. I know a lot of things. So now I know, and that's why I don't fool with that person anymore. I don't be around them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Sorry. Love you from a distance. But you can never have any parts of my life. You can never have any of my energy, my time, nothing. No more. You have played too long. And that's why I'm speaking up right now. Because I'm tired. And this is the baggage and weight off my motherfucking shoulders. I'm taking these knives out my motherfucking back. I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my life back because I'm tired. And not only am I tired, God said, it's time for you to show who the fuck I am. And that's what I'm doing. So, as I got older, I'm not going to tell y'all everything because it's going to be in my book. But as I got older, God started, I was putting pieces to the puzzle together. I was starting to understand. I was seeing things. I was hearing things. I was knowing things. So not only did my mother, because she hated me for not lying for her, not only did my mother give me HIV as a fucking child, she was never fucking there for me. She laughed in my motherfucking face. Laughed in my face and been telling the world my business for sympathy for her, trying to make it seem like she feels sorry for me. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of world is this we live in? But yeah, this is true stories. This is motherfucking facts. My mother gave me HIV. Been telling the world my motherfucking business. Telling the world that I ran away and was grown and that's how I got it. If that was the case, why you wasn't there? You ain't had no sympathy for me, but you telling the world. So you telling the world the shit that you did to me and flipped it around and try to make a story to make people have sympathy for you. This shit is a fucking movie for real. This shit a movie for real. And and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I would get with people like, okay, my boyfriends and stuff like that. I would tell them because she is so fucking ridiculous, dog. She would try to go to she would go to my boyfriends or whatever and be like, oh, she nasty, she got HIV and you better stop fucking with her and da da da. What the fuck is that gonna do for you besides make me hate you? But I don't even, and that's the thing, she been wanting me to hate her ass so bad, I don't even hate her, I still love her. This the whole fucking get down to the story. Like, girl, I don't even hate you because you is who you is. And God been had me my whole motherfucking life. With God's love and the love that I have in my heart, baby, I don't give a fuck about nobody on this earth that don't genuinely love me. Especially having the kind of mother that I had. I'm built for this shit. God prepared me, built me for all of this. I didn't even know that I would even see any of this. But I'm gonna get back to some of the story because my story is very interesting. It's very fucking hurtful, but with the strength that I have these days, baby, with the calling that's on my life, like I said, when God is for you and God got his hands on you and you is chosen, baby, the whole world will come against you. The whole motherfucking world. Y'all have to be careful with being around certain people and like in certain things. Like people don't be what they seem. You know what I'm saying? The loudest in the room always the weakest. Always the weakest. And for a person to do their own children any kind of fucking way, baby, y'all better know. I'm here to tell y'all my story because y'all need to know them people ain't y'all family. Ain't y'all friend. Don't have no motherfucking heart whatsoever. Let's start there. Have no fucking heart. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is. But I'm gonna skip over a little bit. So now let's get to the tea, right? Here goes some more tea. When God started giving you the pieces to the puzzle and answers, baby, all them questions and stuff I had when I was younger, God gave me all the answers, and I put all the pieces to the puzzle. That's how I found out. She gave me the HIV. She was getting paid for it. She thought that I would be dead by now. She hid the medicine. I never got a pill or nothing. She was supposed to give me medicine. She didn't give me no motherfucking medicine. She wanted me to die because she already had something pre-planned to get some fucking money. That's fucking disgusting. Oh. She done spoke death on me so many motherfucking times. She can't figure out why the fuck I'm still alive. She can't figure out why the fuck nothing she have done is working. You can't be God. You can't be God. Did you really think that? Did you really think that? So all them false documents, all those policies, all whatever you done promised other people by getting money, by killing me, poisoning me. Baby, God made my body for everything that I've been through. Everything that I've been through. God made this body that I got. Especially for the life that I had to live here. That I have to live here. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, your little shit touched me. However you did it, however you gave it to me. Yeah, I'm positive. But I ain't dead. I ain't got AIDS. I'm undetectable. I can't give nobody shit. I'm healthy than a motherfucker. My doctors be wanting to do motherfucking stories and trials, all kind of shit for me, because they like, damn, you a walking angel. Yeah, I know. One doctor said, you got a damn immune system of a bull. We ain't never seen no good numbers this high. Shit is damn near like you don't even have it in your system at all. Yeah, I know. That's God. That's God. That's why I ain't got no hate in my heart. I'm still loving. I still love you. But my story is my story, and the truth will be known, because people need to know who you really is, so that nobody else get hurt, so that you're not allowed around any of the loved ones that I love to hurt them because they blinded or don't know who you really is. So, and all the people who was involved, all y'all who was involved, who was promised money, who was getting paid, those doctors no longer have jobs. Anybody that had anything to do with this shit that was done to me, baby, your time up. Your time is up. It been up, really. It been up. That's why I've been sitting back just living my little lovely old quiet little life. Karma, my best friend. I'm walking karma. I'm walking karma, because every soul that has done wrong to me, every soul that have done things bad to me, I still love y'all. I've never done anything bad back to anybody. That's the whole fucking plot twist. I was still loving. I was still caring. I was still giving. With no hate in my heart. Even with the shit that I fucking know. That y'all didn't think or knew that I knew. That's the power of God. That's the glory of God. That's when God got his hands on you, baby. Nobody can touch you. So you see, while y'all in y'all little circles trying to figure shit out, trying to figure out why I'm still alive, it's the Most High. Power of God. Power of God. So I'm here to shame the devil. I'm here to pull your card. Because you could have just left me alone when God said to leave her alone. God been telling people to leave me alone and people still be fucking with me. And I don't mess with nobody. I don't mess with nobody. And it's so crazy because a lot of people that I took up for, a lot of people that I got beat for, you know, that my mom even tried to turn me against, a lot of those people, a lot of them knew and didn't even say nothing to me. That's what's so fucked up. Like, it's so fucked up. A lot of people knew about this shit and didn't never come to me and say anything to me. None. Why you think God gave me the answers? Why you think God got his hands on me? Y'all dirty as fuck. Dirty as fuck. I remember when I first told my dad, like, Dad, you know, I'm like, do you know I got HIV? When I told him, he kind of looked at me like, yeah. Nah, but yeah. I don't know. He just gave this confused look, right? And me and my dad was like this. Like, that was my everything. I talked to him about any and everything. But some was telling me to pull back from him. You know, my spirit would tell me to pull back from him. Because, like, shit, he working with the enemy too. And the reason I say that is because when I brought it to his attention and I told him, he said, yeah, well, yeah, your mama did tell me that you was sick or something long time ago when I was locked up. Huh? He said, your mama told me a long time ago that you was sick when I was locked up. And you ain't never come to me. You didn't never try to talk to me. I had done came to see you a few times in prison. You never, not one time, felt to be there for your daughter. I looked at you as my best friend. I took up for you. I got beat every motherfucking day for you. Because I wasn't finna lie on you. Then when I asked him, I had said, because a few people had, it's so crazy, like, I had heard that he wasn't even my real dad. And I'm like, what? Like, I ain't finna believe that shit. Hell yeah, I heard that my daddy was not my real dad. And I'm like, not the man that I love, not my best friend. I was told that shit like 4 times. I ain't gonna say no name because it don't even really matter. But when I brought it to his attention and I said, well, I said something to my mom first because I was older. I'm grown. So I'm like, I'm grown now. I'm like, I don't know, what, 29, 30 now. So this, I'm probably like 30. And I just asked her this. So this like 3-4 years ago. I said, well, I was told that my daddy not my real daddy. So is you gonna be a woman? This is what I told my mom. I said, is you gonna be a woman and tell me who my real dad is? Like, you done enough. Can you at least do that? That lady said, girl, you delusional and on drugs and you need motherfucking help and da 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 da. Like, she said a bunch of shit. And after she said that, I said, okay, you ain't gonna be woman enough. You ain't gonna tell me. But you sitting around telling other people I got a different daddy. You've even told my sister that I got another sister. So you mean tell me my sister and mama having conversations about me having another daddy or another family or siblings, but y'all can't tell me? Like, like what the fuck? what the fuck, y'all? Like, and it's so crazy because I smile and I laugh through this shit while I'm talking to y'all. Like, I had to really, it took me years to even be able to get to this point to even talk about this shit, because it's so motherfucking deep and it's so fucked up. Motherfuckers don't know how many years, nights, motherfucking how long I was been going through shit alone. Well, I thought I was alone. I'm gonna revert. I thought I was alone because I was alone physically, but spiritually, God been right here with me the whole motherfucking time, and bandaging me up and putting me back together every time I break. Because he knew I ain't had nobody. He knew how people was gonna treat me. He knew what the fuck was gonna happen before everything even motherfucking happened. That's why I'm chosen. Yeah. But anyway, I asked my daddy. I said, so I was told that this man named Anthony Carter is my real dad. Is that true? Like, we grown now. Like, tell me the truth. Is that true? He looked at me like, oh shit, how she know this? God, you know, God sent people, you know, just like the devil sent people. God sent people too. So angels have came to me. People have told me things. I've done research myself. You know. So I said, so are you my real dad or what? Like, do you even know this man? He said, yeah, we all went to school together, da da da. He said, your mama was dating him. He said, your mama was dating him. And he was like, he laughed and smirked. He said, girl, man, I don't know, girl. He said, look, I ain't gonna even lie. It's the possibility. He said, I'm just gonna say it's the possibility that could be your daddy, because your mama was pregnant. When I got out of prison in February, your mama was pregnant. Well, goddamn it, daddy, if she was motherfucking pregnant, ain't no goddamn possibility if you know you wasn't fucking. Like, how dumb do y'all think I am? How, like, what the fuck? So, yeah, my spirit was telling me to fall back from him, too. Yep. I love him, too, but I love him from a distance. I appreciate everything he ever done for me. I appreciate everything that my mom have done for me, to me, all that. I appreciate it all. I appreciate all that shit. But what I don't appreciate is motherfuckers taking my kindness for weakness, my intelligence, and want to make it seem like I'm just dumb, I'm slow, when I'm the smartest one in the motherfucking room. You hear me? I'm the smartest in the room. So, you know, it just meant so much shit, and it's so much shit that need to be said. It's so many things that needs to be stopped. And the reason why I really been wanting to talk to y'all and been wanting to like tell my story, because this particular demon is non-stop. It just won't stop. But that shit gotta stop. It gotta end right now. That shit gotta end. Like, y'all on Facebook got y'all believing these fake ass stories with her talking about my cousins, talking about they ain't taking care of their dad. My uncle laid up in his hospital. My uncle, let me tell you something. If my uncle could talk and could move, she wouldn't be nowhere in that motherfucking room. She would be nowhere near that hospital. My uncle don't fuck with her. Now that's the truth. My uncle do not fuck with her. Okay? She don't give a fuck about my uncle. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. She don't give a fuck about my uncle. So all that shit on Facebook, that shit is fucking lies. Lies. Okay? It's lies. Yeah. Because not only is she saying all this bullshit and getting y'all to fucking have sympathy for her, but she ain't telling y'all what she really doing. She really trying to get this man to, she really want my uncle dead, but it's my prayers and my shield over him, because I'm praying non-stop while she steady talking about him on a deathbed, just like she did my grandma. She did my grandma the same way. And y'all motherfuckers so delusional and so fucking dumb. That's why I went at my grandma's funeral, because I know too much. I know a lot. What the fuck I look like going to a funeral for my grandma that was made by the fucking enemy, made by the same person that killed her? Why the fuck would I be celebrating with some fucking demons that killed my grandma? That shit crazy than a motherfucker. Crazy as hell, and y'all sitting up here applauding this motherfucker. That shit. But some of y'all don't even know, so I don't blame y'all. You know, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. But I hope my story help y'all ass to know. Yeah. It's all about money. She drugged my grandma through the motherfucking dirt. Through the dirt. Was leaving my grandma in the house by her motherfucking self with them demonic energies. My grandma was fearing for her fucking life. Fearing for her fucking life. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. My grandma ain't had no goddamn cancer. She was feeding my grandma medicine, killing her. Yeah. Feeding my grandma medicine, killing her. Because those demonic people, them big demons, they need bodies, they need souls so they can keep going. And so they can keep getting monies for life insurance policies and shit. Yeah. She got one on my uncle, she got one on all her kids, she got one on, she probably got one on y'all, on your ass, and you don't even motherfucking know it. Whoever you is, whoever I'm speaking to. Yeah. And she'll sit around and suck and drain your fucking energy. She'll give you gifts. Let me tell you something. I don't take shit from her ass. Every time she try to give me something, I throw it away. Throw it away. Yeah. Threw that shit right in the motherfucking trash. See, it's so much that y'all don't motherfucking know. But I done had a motherfucking enough. Hell, I done had enough. This good heart of mine done had a motherfucking enough. So I'm speaking out for my grandma. My grandma didn't deserve that shit. My grandma didn't deserve to be scared, to be sitting there suffering because she want to get rid of her for fucking money. For money. Because that time running out. So now she doing some dark ass witchcraft and dark ass shit to my uncle. Yeah. And trying to act like she the only one there for him. And she this and she that. Same thing she did to me. Gave me HIV and told the world and laughed at me. But she didn't tell the world that she's the one doing this shit. But that shit stopped now. That shit stopped now. It stopped now. Not only is God upset, I'm upset. My ancestors, my angels, all the people she done motherfucking hurt, upset. And they fed the fuck up. Yeah. So I'm that one that had to do this shit because that's my fucking mama. And God said that it's best for me to be the one to do it. Yeah. God said it's me to be the one to do it. Yep. So y'all need to stop praising this demon. You can do what you want to do. But I'm exposing this motherfucker. Because she not who she say she is. She ain't my mama. She's nothing to me. I'm going to let y'all know that now. And I don't hate her. And hopefully me telling the story and me telling y'all some of the shit that she have done on this earth. Hopefully this wake y'all ass up. And hopefully it wake her ass up to ask for fucking forgiveness. But you know, sometimes a motherfucker be done did too much. Yeah. And it's been past that point where a person done did too much. See, I got a loving heart. And I kept saying I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to expose her. I didn't want to do her like that. Because I don't never want nobody to ever feel no motherfucking pain like I have felt growing the fuck up. That's why I still been so loving and still been so caring. Matter of fact, all the pain and the hurt that I've been through in my motherfucking life made me love harder. The shit made me love harder. That's how I know. And I knew, and I woke up to knowing who I was again. I'm the gift of love. I'm the gift of pure light. Yeah, love is the highest frequency. See, this world got y'all thinking if you love get you killed. Love ain't good. Ain't no love out here. Ain't no this, ain't no that. That's what they want y'all to think. But love is what you need. You need pure, genuine love. And yeah, it's only a few of us out here. It ain't many. But we here to show y'all that shit is real, though. And that God's love is real. So no matter what all this bullshit, all this shit I done been through, all the shit that I know, and this ain't even all of it, but I gotta save it for my book. So I just wanted to give y'all a piece of my heart, a piece of me. You know, because people be trying to figure out why I don't be around, why they ain't heard from me, where I been. And for years and years and years, I have let the enemy portray to be something that they ain't. The enemy be trying to act like they me. You can never be me. Ever. And I'm just to the point now, like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I don't want nobody else getting hurt. So I want y'all to really know these type of people that y'all really dealing with. Y'all need to know this shit. For y'all own good. For y'all safety. You know what I'm saying? For y'all kids' safety. I don't go on trips. I don't talk to this person. I don't go on trips. I don't hang around them. I don't. And I'm gonna just be real with you. Sharon Maddox is not who you think she is. That's a real motherfucking big ass demon. Yeah. And I don't hate her. I love her from a distance. But I don't fuck with demons. And I don't fuck with wrong shit. And I don't like people being hurt. So I'm going to start coming on here. I'll start asking questions. I'll start telling y'all things y'all want to know. I'm with it. Let's talk about it. And it's true stories only. Because I ain't with the fake shit. I'm tired of all this fake ass shit. I be tired of seeing all that fake ass shit. I'm tired of it. It's time to bring the motherfucking light. It's time to bring the light to all this darkness. All this fuck shit. So I'm here to talk about it. And I'm here to let the world know, baby, who the fuck God is, baby. God is in me. And I'm here to talk about his glory. And I'm here to let y'all know how the enemy can't stop you when God is for you. When you know who God is, don't let no enemy scare you. That's all they can do is try to scare you. She been had me scared for years while I was a child, because she would threaten me and say, and don't talk about me, and don't this, don't that. But when God gave me the motherfucking blueprint and told me and showed me the truth and reality, the fuck I look like not motherfucking talk about her? Why would I not? You been lying on me for years. You been talking about me for years. You been hurting me, abusing me, doing shit to me for years. Why the fuck would I not tell the world? That what you like to do, ain't it? Yeah. Come get a little taste of your juice. Yeah. Except I'm the truth, not the lies. And I'm here to shame the motherfucking devil. I think this enough for right now, y'all. So I'ma just let it be. All I ask is for y'all to share my story. I'ma keep coming with it. I'ma keep coming to tell y'all more and more and more. Share my story. You know, you want to support me, you want to look out for me, you can do that. Inbox me, whatever. You need questions asked, I got you. You need to know certain things, I got you. It's my time now, and I'm here to speak. I'm here to do what God is calling me to do. Because my angels and my ancestors and the Most High God ain't been letting me rest. They ain't been letting me rest because they tired of this shit. So, I'm on a mission to put the truth out here now. Because he done gave me everything. I'm the blueprint. I'm the author. And everything I speak is nothing but truth. Ain't no lies. But I love y'all. This is part 1. I love y'all. Thank you.